Hello and welcome to the graph of my CPU usage. Stars twinkling in the night sky of your futures intermission, episode 23, I believe. My speakers are on. Okay, I fixed it. Wow, I need to stop putting myself in these uh very precarious places right when I log off. Oh well, anyway, why is my microphone's tall? Hold on. Okay. Anyway, how are you? This episode, I am going to see all my tools are beginning to fade. The life is beginning to fade out of all of them. That is, um, which of course means that I need to make more tools. Bit of a conundrum though. If we look in our diamond chest, oh, it's completely and utterly nude. So I'm going to need to get a lot of diamonds. I also want to get glowstone, but I'm gonna prioritize diamond gathering first because you know I kind of need like a pickaxe to get glowstone, and I need diamonds to make a pickaxe. So it just kind of seems like the logical um, kind of path to take there. By the way, I do have chicken nuggets or chicken tenders. I guess they're more like chicken nuggets this batch because it's just kind of like the scraps of what's left. It's barely enough for lunch, so I'm also going to eat um, an apple, but that'll be ready in like 15 minutes. So what time is it now? I've been recording for 1 minute, so whenever that's up to like 15, I'm gonna go check on them. Um, anyway, today is November the 24th, 2025. How are you today? It's currently 1:22, 1:22 p.m. Oh, if you know anything about my schedule, you know that that's kind of like, I don't know why you would know my schedule. Well, I guess if you, okay, so here's the question. Should I strip mine or should I go, I guess I should strip mine, right? Let's, yeah, might as well just strip mine, like, here or something. Anyway, what was I saying? No fucking idea what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I'm starting off a bit late. Usually I record bef Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of me. Holy. Okay, usually I record before I eat lunch at like 11 to noon, or if it's after I eat lunch, I never really record at like 1, or at least if I am recording at 1, it's at like the end of a recording. Um, but I'm recording starting at 1 today because, um, oh my God, because I had just a tiny bit of a late start because I took a shower and I took my time, which is fine. It just works a bit funky. Okay, well I can't actually get any. I love how the gravel lights on fire. I can't actually get this dirt though. It's all surrounded by lava, which is okay. I'll leave it to its eternal resting spot. Anyway, yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I cleaned a bunch of glass. Did I do any other work other than that? I think I just cleaned glass. Have I been down here or is that lava? I have been down. Oh, I see. There was a big dirt vein that I had to stop mining for whatever reason. As much as I want to go through and mine this, I don't think I have enough shovel to mine this currently. So I think I've got to wait and shovel it later. At least after I find a 1 diamond to make a new shovel with. Because that does look like a pretty gargantuan dirt vein. Seems like multiple, at least 2 in 1. Anyway, I cleaned a bunch of glass yesterday. And I listened to, okay, I did clean my bathroom, by the way. You'll be happy to know I didn't forget. But I listened to Autumn Calls by Tor Lundvall, and it took me, it's like a 50-minute album. It took me a little bit to get into it, but once I did, I started enjoying it. I really liked, it was a collab with Tony Wakeford, and I've never heard of Tony Wakeford, but I really did like the elements that he added, where I assume that he added because they're not present in Tor's other works, and it's similar to to Tony's other works. So, it's more like he added like a bunch of folky elements, like ambient folk, right? And like there were like weird fucking, let's take a turn here. Might as well. He added like it was kind of like very neoclassical and like orchestral at times. Not like full orchestral, but like it had, like strings and whatever. Um, I thought it was cool. I definitely started liking it more towards the end. One of the songs there sounded like a song out of Celeste, and another song sounded like it was from The Witcher 3, which I really like the Celeste sounding ambient song. That one was lovely. But yeah, I did enjoy it. But then after that, I went for a sharp 180 in the mood of what I was listening to, and I switched to some acid core. I was listening to some Lastine. I think I listened to both of the EPs he has released under his Dark Sessions, I believe it's called, alias. I think it's called Dark Sessions. It's Dark something. Dark, I think it's Dark Sessions. Um, anyway, I listened to both the EPs he has under that alias, really great. Um, and then I was approaching the end because those are both like 30 minutes or so. I was approaching the end of how much glass I'd be washing. So for the last like 10 minutes, I listened to Nun's only single. Well, they have two singles. One of them is released on an album, but this one they never put on any album. I think it's called Where Life Should Be or something like that. Um, really great. I'm surprised they never put it on an album because it is a wonderful song. Um, but with that having been listened to, that does also mean that I've listened to every single Low release. Because and every release that probably will ever be because they disbanded in 2024, so last year. Um, I say might because I don't know, they might get back together, but I doubt it. You can only be making DSBM for so long before you just are like, I gotta move on with my life or something. You can't be making DSBM for like a decade straight, I feel like, without like serious mental effects. But that was great. And I did end up, so the issue I've been having with Jellyfin is that um I can't download stuff properly from it with its new version on the mobile client I use called Finamp, and also it loads extremely, extremely slowly. Let's not get confused. Let's do that. It loads extremely slowly, like the lists and just any song like that. It slows so slowly. But mostly the issue, or the real big issue, is I can't download anything. So I downgraded my Jellyfin server. Thing is with downgrading Jellyfin servers, you can't it doesn't support downgrading it like while keeping your database. So I had to completely uninstall it and remove all of the configuration files and all of the database files, right? So I had to basically, and then I installed the last version that was 10.10, I believe, because the new main version that doesn't work properly with the database is 10.11. So I downgraded 10.10 for Jellyfin server, the web, and just like the main Jellyfin package. And then I had to scan my whole library again, which did take a couple hours. But once it was done, it loads really, really fast. I mean, just back to how it loaded beforehand. But I still, for some reason, can't download anything at all. I don't know why. It just infinitely downloads. I've tried downgrading my Finamp version to an earlier version. That didn't fix it. I've tried. I mean, that's really all I had to try. So I'll probably create an issue for it. I just don't like creating issues because it makes me feel like I'm a burden. But I know that's not the case. But oh well, I'll probably create an issue for it. We'll see though. I have no idea what could be causing it. But at the very least, downgrading the server causes it to load very, very smoothly now, which is a huge upgrade because it was really slow beforehand. By the way, I am not finding fucking anything. Where do you think this is coming from? I think if I just go forward, I'll find it. Maybe to my left a bit? I think this might be right in front of me. Hold on, let me make some torches. I think this might be literally right in front of me. No? To the left? Surely. How the fuck? Up? Where is this cave? It's literally right here. Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting lava. That scared me. Just a tad. Oh yeah, there's a... Ow. Okay. Of course I picked up the fucking items I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get lost in this cave again though if last episode was any portend. Oh god. You have a quiver on? Did they always have quivers? No. Why did they have a quiver? Did they have a quiver on? I think I might be going insane. Okay, I need to check on my chicken tenders soon, but not yet. Also, there's a lot of dirt that I can't be grabbing, which is very depressing. Oh, look at all this dirt. It looks so good. This would go perfect in my dirt desert. Oops, let's not fall into lava, please. What time is it? 12. I've been recording for 12 minutes. Okay, I'll go for like 3 more minutes before I check the oven. Anyway, one of the most satisfying parts of cleaning the glass is like, what the hell is going on? As I clean it, I wash it, right? So then I need to let it dry. But I just let it dry a tiny bit while I'm working on the other piece of glass, and then I just hand dry it a bit. But in the hand dry, or the hand dried like tray, only has so much room in the tray. So I have to like fit the pieces of glass in there like it's like puzzle pieces, and it's really fun because they're like triangle pieces, right? Or most of them are like triangle pieces. When I say triangle pieces, I mean like um I'm trying to think, what type of triangle are they? Acute? I think they're like acute triangles, but it's like the triangles with like they're not equilaterals, what I'm trying to say. They're like acute, they're kind of skinny, right? Like they're tall and skinny. Um, so they're the perfect triangle to kind of fit next to each other like a puzzle piece. Like if you have one that's where like the tip is pointed downwards, right? Then you can fit one where the tip is pointed upwards right next to it and it slots into place. So I just kind of had like multiple rows of triangular glass pieces slotted into place. And it even worked on the edges too, where like it was half a triangle because there were a lot of pieces that were also only half of a triangle. So it even helped fill in that gap that usually it wouldn't be able to fill in. Basically what I'm getting at is it was a very, very satisfying tinner. And I'm excited to do it more today, but not really actually, because today's aren't triangles like that. So it's gonna suck in comparison. Not really, but... Alright, what Y level are we at? 37. I don't really feel like I'll be finding any goodies up here. Other than damn mushrooms. But I feel like I should still keep up here. But anyway, I'm gonna go check the oven now, so I'll be right back. I have my bowl of chicken scraps now, and it's quite good. So the only thing with, you know, venturing in caves like this is that I just ate my last pork chop, so I have to be very careful because I feel like it could lead to my death pretty quickly. And then not only am I not up any diamonds, I'm down about 9 diamonds. Is that right? Something like that. I can't do math. Point is, let's try not to die. Oh yeah, so I listened to Where Life Should Be by None, and I think the main reason I didn't love their final album as much as the rest of their discography. All right, fine, I'll get the damn gold. Reason I didn't like their final album as much as the rest of their discography is just they used on the final album, they used a lot of treble, like too much treble. And like I know that's kind of like the whole point of black metals is how much treble it has. Like that's what gives it its sound. But it was too much. Like it was way more than usual black metal treble, even way more than their other albums, which were already treble heavy. This was like treble drenched, and yeah, I didn't like the sound as much. Like it like startled me when the riff first happened. I was like, geez, this is like piercing. It wasn't that bad, but you know what I mean. Wow, that scared me. Okay, so I think that, yeah, there's also a little hole, not here, here, which is scary. Let's drop some water down there. Oh, I was thinking it was gonna be like a big thing. Oh well. Like a big pool, not just a little, or I guess a lake. I guess that is a pool, but what I'm thinking about is a lake. Okay, I'm probably gonna just go eat my, I'll eat my lunch and apple, so I'll be back. I blew my mom's mind. Where am I? How'd I get, I think this way. I blew my mom's mind. I showed her that you could, like scroll through your position in text on like a phone by holding down the space bar and moving the space bar left to right. It blew her mind. But yeah, there's my little tip as well if you don't know that. Like wherever you select and whatever you're typing, if you hold down the space bar and move it, it'll move the selection bar. So if you're having trouble like selecting the beginning of your sentence or paragraph or whatever, because you know it can be hard to click since it's right up against the side of the screen and whatever. So hopefully that helps you. Anyway, yeah, I ate my lunch and I am now here. And I play with my cat. And I am now here. My hypnagogia moment this morning is that I was imagining being wielded like a suitcase. Like my body was flat and I was being held by like my arm. Like imagine I'm like standing like a pencil, right? And they hold me by like my arm sideways somehow. But like I retain in the pencil posture. I feel like I'm being approached. No, we're fine. Those are just coming from the fucking corners of hell. Probably down here. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's not get entangled in this. Oh, I'm entangled. No, I'm not. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, that's why. Well, partially why at least. Okay, Okay, I am going to note that down. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take the iron and the cocoa beans. They had damn cocoa beans in this version? What the hell do you do with cocoa beans at this point? I literally don't even know what I could do with a cocoa bean. Surely I can't, like, plant it, right? I can't imagine. Oh my god. Alright, chill out. Chill out. It's just unnecessary. Dear God. Okay. Hold on. Well, I want to get these mossy stones, of course. I'm not gonna leave the damn mossy cobble here. It's the only place to get it. I have a question. Whenever you Okay, I I don't know how to word this question because it's a weird question. How do you round like so if you're saying something is early, middle, and late, or if something is low, mid, and high, when do you change it from low to mid? For instance, if you're talking about the decade that is the 1990s, when would you switch from early 90s to mid 90s and then to late 90s? For me, early 90s is 1990, 1991, and 1993. And then mid 90s is 1994, 95, 96. And late is 97, 98, 99. Because it also just makes sense, like, in terms of math, because those are like, you know, they all get 3 years there, right? I believe 0, 1, 2. Yeah, that means that they all, wait, no. One of them gets 4 years and then the other 2 gets 3 years. So it's not perfect in math either. But it's decent. Anyway, I'm still curious. But also, how did you spawn? But also, like, if you're talking about the weather, would 63 be low 60s? Would 64 be then change over to mid 60s? Personally, yes. But I guess mathematically it would make sense for 63 to be, I don't know. I don't think any of it makes sense. Anyway, I'm saying 60s because it's been in the 60s today, which is a much better degree mark than it has been. Past like week, it's been like in the damn 70s. It's been horrid. Yeah, it's like, I think probably like 65 at this point. Wow, this is impossible to climb. But this keeps going up, it looks like. Does this go up into another? Yeah, it does. Alright, well, we're going up here. No shot I'm able to find my way out of this place, by the way. Oh my god, they're around every damn corner. Literally, like, all of my tools are about to break, and I haven't found a single diamond. It's okay. Worst case scenario, I'll use iron, but I don't want to use iron. They're giving me a lot of iron, though. What is my Y level? 31? Not exactly as low as I need to be, but I'll still take this opportunity to get coal. Anyway, for some reason this morning, I was looking at, like, the Wikipedia article for Kurt Cobain. I just got reminded of his existence and, you know, like how much of an icon he was or whatever. But I was looking at his Wikipedia article, and it kind of cemented me how popular he is with, like, in the Wikipedia article, in like the, you know, like personal life section or whatever, the first thing that they start talking about is like Kurt Cobain is so popular that in the Wikipedia article it mentions that his ancestors were Irish shoemakers. Do you know how popular you have to be for that to be mentioned in your Wikipedia article? It's like, oh yes, his ancestors were actually Irish shoemakers. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. That might be like the most popular person in the world. Nah, maybe not the most popular. Maybe the most. Maybe he has like one of the most one of the highest ratios of popular to respected. Like for instance, the Beatles, they're really popular, but there's a lot of people who don't like the Beatles. But for Kurt Cobain, I mean, people fucking like everyone loves I don't think is there a single person who dislikes Kurt Cobain? I've certainly never met a person who dislikes Kurt Cobain. I've met plenty of people that hate the Beatles. This is a huge grass vein, by the way, or dirt, I guess. I've met loads of people who hate the Beatles, but never met a single Kurt Cobain hater. So I think he might be up there in terms of popularity to liked ratio. So it's currently 2025, near the end of 2025, almost 2026. I'm thinking, are we reaching the end of the hardcore breaks, ambient D&B, ambient jungle, intelligent jungle, PlayStation, low poly, N64, menu music trend? Are we finally reaching the end of it? Because there's been like a huge scene, I guess you could call it, from like 2019, and really, I mean, I haven't seen it, especially like 2019 to 2020, like maybe 2022, even into 2024, but I really haven't seen any releases this year that have followed it. But like, releases that were heavily inspired by the revival of breakbeat hardcore breaks, and like menu music from PlayStation and N64, like games like those jungle, like atmospheric D&B menu musics, right? Menu themes, I should say. And all of the cover aesthetics were like low poly, like race car, or NASCAR, fucking themed. Or when I say like race car, I mean like night racing. Things like Tokyo. What's the game on the Dreamcast? Tokyo. I think it's just called Tokyo Night Racer. That's not what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. Ridge Racer, just that kind of thing. And like it especially had a lot of crossover with like Hexed, and just like other contemporary sources, or other contemporary, not sources, but influences. I think we might be approaching the end of that era. Which I say, the way that I worded that made it sound like I hate it, but I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. I think it is time that we move on. And I'm curious to see what we move on to next. I guess I haven't really been keeping up with. Oh, that's the surface. Wow, I went up high. I haven't really been keeping up with that sort of stuff these days. I'm much more into other avenues of the digital music that I listen to. Perhaps I am way ahead of the curve. Perhaps the stuff I listen to will be the new Atmo D&B next year. Who knows? Next up. I really do need to find my way out of here, though. Oh, hey, look, I know where I am. Okay, well, I found my way out. It's not this way, but I do need to keep exploring. I don't know. I haven't found any diamonds. Okay, loop back around down to here. Oh, how interesting. I feel like I need to get some food at some point. Oh, I could have made bread out of the wheat that was in that one chest. Wow, I don't have good survival instincts. Oops. That's fine. Gold's really the only ore I'm getting other than coal, because gold is useful for enchanted rails and such. Anyway, yeah, this is right where I came out of. Let's fill that in. I believe that should be good. That's gonna take ages though, so Let's meander about a little bit. Did I go through here? Yeah, I guess I did. I never went down here though. I could just do this. It doesn't really work actually on like flowing lava. That's interesting. Nope, it works. I don't understand that. Okay. Any diamonds down here? This is perfect. Perfect place to encounter some diamonds. Nope. Would look like that's a nope. I mean, I guess I can just keep mining for a bit. I mean, I'm very, very close to running out of all my tools on the durability spectrum. But they can last me a bit longer, and I don't need food to strip mine. Let's see. Damn, I just need like 1 diamond to be able to make another damn shovel. But it's not giving it to me. So I've just gotta keep being a little child labor. I'm not a child. It still feels like child labor. It's like spiritually, like how Kurt Cobain was spiritually gay. He was crazy for that one, by the way. God is gay. Jesus is gay. Homosexual. What do you say? Homosexual sex is awesome. Did he? No, it was like homosexual sex is. I don't remember. Homosexual sex is gay. Yoko Ono and John Lennon as well, but I forgot how like crazy they were, especially for like the 60s. Like in the 60s, the craziest you had was like garage bands. And then you have fucking Yoko Ono and John Lennon like, yeah, we're butt ass naked in the cover of our new album. Oh, they were pretty cool for that. Think what you will of Yoko Ono and John Lennon. Oh, and that one art exhibit that Yoko Ono had that was just John Lennon's penis. That was sick. And you can just like over time see like cum dripping out of it. What the hell were they doing? Seriously, what the fuck were they up to? They were also kind of losers, but comes with the trait of being a Beatle, I guess. I don't actually see. That's the thing with hating on Beatles, though, is it's kind of transcended actual hatred and reached just like a thing that people like, just like a normal thing to say, like, oh yeah, Beatles suck. Yeah, you don't mean that. You're just saying it because everyone else is saying it, and it's funny because they're British. I don't know. Why is it funny that they're British? Colonial background, maybe. Funny accent? Probably funny accent. My accent probably sounds funny to British people, though. British people. It does feel nice to have Europe. Europe's a nice continent to exist because it's the place where you can make fun of everybody and it's okay. Because they deserve it most of the time. You can't, but I mean, like, you can't, like, well, I'm coming across so much gravel, but you can't be discriminatory against like a French person in the same way that you can be against a African person just because of their background. That's why I think Europe is important to have. It gives people like me an out to say, fuck Italian people. And they're like, yeah, well, I guess that's fair. Nah, I don't really have anything in Italy. Maybe like, fuck all French people. Nah, French people are kind of cool too. They're like, that one meme that was like, the United States government after, or the United States population after its government kidnaps people off the streets and puts them in camps, does nothing. French people, after their government raises the price of stinky cheese by 0.5%, burns down the Capitol building. They're pretty cool. I can't lie. So we'll go like fuck like I don't know, Spain or something. I don't have a good place to put this crafting table. Here we go. Yeah. For now, I'm just gonna have to cry and make an iron pickaxe, which is fine. I don't want to throw this shit away. This shit away. Saddle. Can I actually ride a pig in this version? Damn, this does break really quick too. How much better is it? I feel like a diamond pickaxe can't be that much better than an iron pickaxe. Do you see how quickly this breaks? This feels exactly the same as mining with a diamond pickaxe. I cannot lie to you. All right, I don't want to mine through this. We're taking another turn. Oh, but I feel like that gambler image right behind that iron ore was a triple diamond vein. Can you imagine? Okay, mining gold definitely feels a lot slower though. How odd. So today I do need to clean more glass. Oop, I'm full. All right, let's throw glowstone, redstone. I mean, I do need to clean glass. I'm gonna listen to some music while I clean glass, of course. So what do I want to listen to? I'm gonna clean it probably like earlier in the day. So, ooh, there we go. Finally. So I'm not sure how I feel about, my usual like DSBM stuff that I get into more like as nightfall comes. But I guess I could just do it later in the day because, it's not like, wow, this iron pickaxe does give out pretty quickly. It's not like I need to do it sooner. Plus, I'm kind of feeling the vibe of some DSBM. What I'm planning to listen to is an album called, I think it's called Necrophilia, by a Russian DSBM post-punk hybrid band, which of course is like my two favorite things at the moment. So it kind of seems like the perfect thing I should listen to. I don't know what the band's called because it's in Cyrillic and I didn't memorize the transliteration like I did with the album, so. Oh well, I'll report back to you. Maybe you'll find it. Just look up necrophilia in Russian DSBM. You'll probably find it if you're really that curious. Oh, how interesting. Huh, okay. I do wish I could get all this damn... Okay, well, I can probably do one of these and then make a bunch of sticks, make a bunch of torches. It just didn't really get me far. I could just throw out this dirt. Okay. See, I just want to pick up all the cobblestone. Wait, oh, I already was picking up the cobblestone. This is all gravel. Okay, never mind. I don't care about the gravel at all. Well, I do care about the gravel because it's great for path and stuff, but oh, there we go. But I already have a lot of gravel. And I do use more cobblestone than gravel anyway, so. All right, this has made everything worth it. What is this? 12 diamonds? Oh yeah, I can get a full new set of tools with that. We'll keep going though until this iron pickaxe breaks. Then I'll turn around. All right, let's do. Oh yeah, I could probably throw out those ingots too. If I really needed more inventory space. Here we go. These are great for finding diamonds. You would think. Alas, there are no diamonds. Much to think about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, I probably don't need to explore that because that's just too high of a Y level or whatever. Where's this water coming from? Just a hole in the wall? Yeah. Okay, and no diamonds in there. All right. Well, I'll keep going. I put down a torch on the block I'm mining. How silly. The DSBM album also seemed good for autumn. Maybe I should just listen to it during the day and do it before like dinner and all that. Because then I can look out the window and see the autumn air. I don't know. You can't really see air though. That's kind of like the whole purpose of air. Well, not really the whole purpose, but it's like a defining factor. You know, like if you were, all right, this is interesting. If you were describing air to someone, you would say, I think the top three things you would say is one, you need it to survive. Well, if you're a fish, I mean, if you're not a fish, you need to survive if you're not a fish. Two, well, I actually don't want this redstone. Two, you can't see it. And three, you can't feel it. I feel like that's kind of all you need to say about air, right? There's still a lot more stuff than you can say about other stuff, like stone. That can be, like, you just need to say like, oh, you feel it. It's used for, you can see it, you can feel it. It's used, but those are kind of like the default values. So I don't feel like you need to specify that. So I just say like some for stone, since it already has the default values of, oh, you can see it and you can feel it. You can just say, oh, people use it for dot, you know. Or like dirt. It's the top compositional layer of the earth. All right, obviously you can see and feel. I guess with dirt, you could say a lot about dirt and its weird like translucent in many ways texture. I have no idea what the hell I'm even possibly trying to say, by the way. But look at all these dirt patches. This is I'm gonna have to come back through here and get all this dirt. I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll probably go to the house, then come back here. Then we'll go to the nether and get glowstone, and then we'll... Alright, stop making your sounds. Did I really... How the fuck did I manage that? Genuinely, how the fuck did I manage that? Well, I guess I can just go ahead and make a diamond pickaxe to do that, but it's pretty fucking funny. I don't know how I... Alright. Damn, and it's a massive vein, too. Okay, no, I'm not extending that bit. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint. I'd have some sort of standards for the type of shit that I say on here. I went down. Oh, right. God, I took like 4 different fucking turns. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is definitely the end, though. Yeah. Why is Steve so fucking hard to control sometimes? Alright, where's my staircase, fucker? Where's my staircase? It's nighttime, that's fine. I've lit up the area. Alright, let's throw out this shovel, though. That has like 1 use left. And I want to see my Bunny Miku hand. Isn't fall so lovely? And serene. This isn't serene, this isn't lit up. There could be ghouls here. And here. I'm putting him on the damn cliff face. I don't even care no more. Alright, this tree has pissed me off. How do they spawn in up here? I swear I lit this whole... Nope, this is definitely not lit up. I guess the trees... They really make the place a damn nightmare zone. It's a lot like the, I still remember, like, one of the first times I played, like, Minecraft on... Like, well, I don't know if it was on the first time. No, it wouldn't have been one of the first times. But, like, a time that I played Minecraft on the computer was, I thought that birch sapling was a creeper, by the way, and I kind of had, like, a mini panic moment. But, you know, one of the times that I played Minecraft on, like, a laptop was... Yeah, I knew you were there, you fucker. I played it on, I was at my childhood friend's house. Played on like their ThinkPad, which is funny because now I'm the exact archetype who would own a ThinkPad, and guess what? I own a ThinkPad. Anyway, I played like Minecraft on their ThinkPad. I remember like I spawned in like a dark oak forest, and it was terrifying because once night hits that thing, shit is fucking pitch black. But look at that, that's pretty lucky, right? Making it home safe. I'd say anytime I make it home safe in general is pretty lucky. Okay, let's grab... Well, let's put away this cobblestone. Lots of damn cobblestone. And mossy. And then we'll put away dirt. And coal, and then... I guess this would go in nature, and then this would go in items, or misc, I guess. And then coal. Then of course... Oh, my diamonds, look at all of them. They're perfect. Yeah, I'll just make a little shovel here. Should I make 2 shovels? I feel like I should make 2 shovels. I feel like I should just make like... Well, I don't want to bring both of these with me. Well, no, let's just make another shovel for starters. I'm probably going to need 2 shovels with, What is that beeping noise? What is that burnt toast smell? Anyway, I'm probably going to get a lot of... That's a joke, by the way. Don't be scared. I'm gonna need a lot of... Or I'm gonna get a lot of dirt. Whatever, I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say. I don't think I'm even gonna have time to get to the the nether this episode. But it was pretty productive. See how many damn diamonds I got? 12 whole diamonds. That's enough for 12 shovels. 1-to-1 ratio, so not really an impressive conclusion, but I mean it's still, you know, it's a conclusion nonetheless, and I think conclusions we need to come to more of. I need to start carrying around my shears again. One day I want to need a fuckload of wool, and I'm going to be sad that I hadn't been collecting it passively. Oh well. I guess I didn't bring them this time because, you know, I didn't bring food either. I'll be fine. I didn't bring them this time because, you know, I don't need shears in the mines. There's no sheep down here unless something catastrophic has happened. All right, so I came from over here, I think. Yeah. And there's plenty of dirt to be found on this yellow brick road. I guess red. I guess it's red. Seeing any dirt? I'm not really seeing any dirt down there. This is very headache inducing though. That's weird. Can I turn off bobbing? I'm curious. You're bobbing. This is weird. I have no idea how people play like this. I feel like a damn specter. Oh, I don't have a block. Oh, wait, it's fine. But yeah, I feel like I'm about to fucking haunt someone when I'm playing like this. I can't do that. Did it change the FOV? No, it just looks weird. Fog normal. Okay, sorry. I guess this isn't the passageway with all the dirt. You can tell because I mined out the dirt. There is dirt at the end here. But once I think if I take a... Is this the right passageway? Nope. This was not the right way at all. Well, we're walking back. I thought once I reached the end, it would reach to a point where I could take a 90-degree turn, but alas, this was just indeed the wrong way. Which sucks. I don't have anything else lined up to talk about. What's going on in the world right now? Nothing really. Well, stuff of note and of interest has always happened in the world, but you know, whether or not I want to talk about them while I'm playing Minecraft. I can always just go into like 300 FOV. That's always fun, right? All right. So if it's not this way though, then which fucking path is it? Was it this? Yeah, it was totally this. Yes, it was. Because this was very scattered at the beginning, and then of course I can actually see the dirt, so. Okay, now it's time to, oh, not yet. Now it's time to be a little fucking mole or whatever. What digs in dirt? Worm? I guess worms are in dirt, right? Oh, excuse me. Damn, I want a Half-Life 3 so badly. You know how fucking cool it would have been to have a Half-Life 3 in the Arctic? Oh my god. It would have actually, it would have saved lives. Genuinely, I think it would have saved lives. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Like genuinely, you know, there's people who are still holding out hope. You know, it's like a whole thing these days of like, oh, Half-Life 3 tomorrow. Half-Life 3 is gonna be announced at Summer Games Fest. Look out for Half-Life 3 at the Game Awards. I genuinely don't think it's happening. Or, you know, Half-Life 2 episode 3, whatever. Either way, it's 3, but... No, I genuinely believe that we'll never get a Half-Life 3. Which is very sad, because Half-Life 2 is the greatest video game ever, of all time. And it's set up so perfectly at the end of episode 2 to go into episode 3. Such a heart-wrenching ending. And then they're just like, nah, we're not gonna do it. Well, I don't actually blame them for not doing it, you know, because they didn't have the drive and the ideas to really do it. Which, in a way, I respect more than if they forced themselves to do it and, you know, it didn't come out like they wanted, and then, you know, stuff like etc. etc. Let's not mine this dirt patch. Oops. So in a way I do respect them for that, but also Half-Life 3, dog. I don't it could still happen. It won't though. It absolutely will not. Portal 3 definitely isn't happening. Portal 3 might happen. Actually. I don't think it will, but it might. It's like a 0% chance. I'd say like Half-Life 3 is like a damn fucking 1% chance. Maybe even less, but Portal 3, it's a bit higher of a percentage, but I still don't think that shit's ever happening. Really just gotta wait for them to make a new franchise, but I don't think that's gonna happen either because they are dead set on hardware. And I mean, will probably be for a long time at this rate. But who knows? Maybe after the Steam Machine, they'll start, you know, focusing. Well, I know they're making Deadlock, but that doesn't count. I'm talking single player experience a la Half-Life. Maybe after they roll out the Steam Machine, the Steam Frame, all of that, maybe then they'll be like, okay, we have the system. Now we're rolling out a new franchise. I don't know. It just kind of seems like the next logical conclusion. I mean, you can only go so far with hardware, and they've made so many innovations and covered so many different spheres, like handheld, console, and computer, and VR. Like, that's what's next. A Steam phone? Like, that's like the last thing that I can think of. Like, I don't even know where you would go. Like, after that, and I don't know, like a Steam phone, then you gotta like make whole new innovations of like new, like completely new ideas and technology. Like, I don't know. Gabe's too busy on his fucking like submarines or whatever. Whatever the fuck he's doing. With like his super yacht with like 20 submarines on it. All right, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you have your little fun, Gabe. I guess I don't really know. Did I come this way? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, they've covered all of the grounds pretty much, right? So software, you would think going back to software would be the next step. It's what they would actually sell on the systems that would make them the most money too, because they take 100% of the sale instead of 20% or whatever sale. So I can only hope, basically. Because my ass is definitely not getting a Steam Machine. I might get a Steam Frame. Steam Frame is in the conversation of what I might get. Steam Machine, I have zero use for it. I literally have like the exact same computer, and I have no reason to play it on my TV. Like zero reason to play it on my TV. Probably like negative reason to play it on my TV. I don't really like playing games on a TV with a controller. I kind of just I like keyboard MS. If I want to use a controller, then I can just use it on my computer. And I like my little monitor because I like 144 hertz. And 1080p looks. Actually, I'd say it looks amazing. I don't know if I'm ever even gonna get a fucking 1440p monitor, 4K monitor. I don't know. Maybe in like 10 years I'll have a 4K 144 hertz monitor, but until then, 1080p has been serving me incredibly for the past however long I've been using 1080p. Ages. Like, I have a 4K TV, and I don't notice it. I honestly don't. To be fair, I don't watch movies in 4K because I can't with how my setup works. But I can still like I can still like see like the menu in 4K and stuff, and like like test videos or whatever. Like at Best Buy, like what they show on the display, and like it just like. I don't. It's not really I'd much rather have 144 hertz for what I'm controlling. The difference is so ridiculous for 144 hertz. I hate dirt piles like these that have the gravel piles on top of them, so as you mine out, the dirt gravel just fucking falls from the sky. Anyway, Steam Frame. I guess it just depends on how much the Steam Frame is. If it's like Valve Index type money, I mean, it probably will be, right? Like 1,000. Oh, but that's I don't see why it would be that much, though. I feel like a lot of Index... I don't know anything about the Index, let me just preface that by saying. But in my mind, a lot of the Index price comes from the fact that it's like such a massive package that, also has the sensors and stuff. With the Quest 2 only being, what, like $300, $400? And I mean, this Steam Frame is only an ARM device, so surely it won't be that much, right? I can only hope. But if I do get it, you can definitely catch me playing fucking Half-Life Alyx on that shit. I don't care about a single other VR game other than Half-Life Alyx. I want to play Half-Life Alyx so fucking badly, you don't even know. Oh my god, I want to play Half-Life Alyx. If you don't know anything about Half-Life Alyx, it is not Half-Life 3. It's like a Half-Life. It covers some events that are mentioned in Half-Life 2, but aren't like shown, right? And like one of the characters. If you know nothing about Half-Life, that kind of sums it up. But it's not a Half-Life 3. I guess it's spiritually. I mean, it's a new Half-Life game, but it's not. It doesn't cover events that we like. It doesn't really uncover. Actually, it might uncover some stuff about the lore, but it's not like all new lore. That being said, it is still a game that I really need to play before I pass this earth into the underworld. Alright, how much dirt we got? Oh, I'll keep going. I got nothing else going on. I kind of want to keep going till the shovels broke, but I have a feeling that's going to take a while. Let's just go for a couple more veins at least. What time is it? Yeah, 3? Okay. Well, I don't think I'll be going to the Nether this episode, but I will fill in the last of my my desert, and then we are going to in the next episode I'll go to the Nether, and then I guess work on my tree farm a bit. Fill in the area with glowstone, as well as actually work on the building. You know, the whole reason I need more glowstone is that I used it all on the floor. So I need not only glowstone to finish off the floor, but also glowstone to... Did I go up here? Yes, but also glowstone to have in my stockpile, because otherwise I will be out of glowstone if I used it all. Surprised these two veins never merged. These are like right next to each other. How intriguing. So I'm listening to that Necrophilia album. What other albums do I want to listen to? Well, since I finished going through all of my... Yeah, I've got to go through my library and compare rips and their loudness organization. But before that, I've been going through some other stuff that I want to do because I want to prioritize it, because I can only prioritize really one thing or one kind of broad subject at a time before I want to do something else. That's human nature, I feel like. I wonder what the dirt to diamond ratio has been. Like, how many shovels have I spent mining dirt? And then therefore, how many diamonds have I spent on mining dirt to fill up this damn desert? It's surely been a lot. At least it's been a lot. Yeah, once the shovel breaks, I think I'll just keep going until the shovel breaks, honestly. Oh, I was supposed to check in to my mom at 12:30. Hold on, it's 3 o'clock. By the way, I meant 2:30, not 12:30, so 30 minutes late, not 2.5 hours. Don't worry. Didn't need me anyway. Whatever. I'm useless. Just kidding. But point is, I don't know. I don't have a point. I don't have a point to any bullshit. What am I gonna title this episode? Titling episodes fucking sucks, might I say. I need a damn titler. Titleist. Titleist. Title. Title. I think I've been fucking with Tidal a lot more lately instead of Qobuz. Qobuz is cool, but like, I don't know. I think I just found like Tidal is just more consistent. Either way, I fuck Deezer. Oh, nah, they're chill. I'd say the only ones I'd say really fuck to is fuck Spotify. Apple Music is fine too. They pay their artists better and they have lossless. Spotify, fuck Spotify because they don't pay their artists shit. And also they didn't implement lossless until like yesterday or whatever. So fuck them for that. I guess fuck Apple Music too because it's Apple, and they kind of suck. Deezer's okay. I have nothing against Deezer, but also fuck Deezer because they're limited at a 16-bit 44.1 kilohertz lossless, also known as CD quality, which is still good. It's still lossless, but compared to Tidal and Qobuz, the true goats of the discussion, who go all the way up to shit. I mean, the most. I don't think that. I don't know what the limit would even be. It might be 96K 192 hertz, but you know, you never come across that shit. Really, the average that you come across is like 24-bit 48 kilohertz. But point is, they're the true goats for that. Because otherwise, I mean, you got CDs at 16-bit. You don't got any other physical formats that are digital, which is a funny, very weird way to say that sentence, but you know what I mean. Because, you know, tapes and cassettes and vinyl, they can be infinite, depending on how you're recording it. But, you know, I mean, like a CD, it's a physical digital item, right? That's like, at the end of the day, it's just a digital file on a disc. But, you know, the CD is the only really digital physical item, I guess, unless you're selling like a damn USB stick. But, you know, that's usually only like a specialty collector's item that someone might sell, or that an artist might sell. Point is, you're not getting any higher than a 16-bit 44.1 kilohertz if you're getting it physically digitally. Getting made. So, sentence that doesn't really make that much sense unless you think too hard about it for it to really be worth thinking about, to be honest. So, you know, your only really option by that point is Tidal and Qobuz. Also, fuck Qobuz because you can't search their site without having an account. So you have to get like a user script browser extension to be able to search their site logged out. And of course, you can't make an account. You can't make like a free account. Well, I guess you could probably make a trial account, but then, you know, you're bound by it being a trial account and you following the rules of the trial, which means 30 days, renew in 30 days. Then, oh no, you're out of your trial account. You can't search. Blue's a good color. That's a good color too. Dark, kind of dark purple. Can you tell I have no fucking idea what to talk about because I've talked about everything that's in my mind in the past day? I'm thinking about like Dead Trees. Dead Trees. That's a good damn song. By Buckshot and Cemetery. Oh, where the hell do I get out of here? Ah, okay. I'm very blind. Nighttime? Indeed, it's nighttime. Oh, but look at all this dirt. I can go, you know, I might as well go. Actually, no, I have a diamond on me. Actually, I mean, that should be fine. Let's just go straight to the beach and fill it in, right? Or not the beach, the desert. I mean, it's not a desert either. It's just like a weird sand area, which is why I'm filling it in, because it's not a beach or a desert. It's just like a sand monstrosity. Well, I guess was a sand monstrosity. I do also need to collect all of my sugarcane at some point. But every time I think about collecting it, my inventory is full, so. Okay. It should be just around here, I think, maybe. Here we are. Well, not this, but, you know. Here we are. Okay. So yeah, I just need to fill in this. Or these areas that I mined out last episode. Hello. God, that place looks so fucking cool. Oops. Damn. I kind of like... I remember when I like... When I was younger, I really wanted to make a Hunger Games map, you know? Like, I remember there was this one, like save I had on my Minecraft, like, Xbox 360 edition save, where it was, like, a Hunger Games map, that I was making. Now, that sounds a lot cooler than it actually was. Keep in mind, I was extremely young, so it was a village in a super flat world that was like covered in cakes and just had a few chests with like cakes and and like tools and stuff. So like, you know, it wasn't actually like a Hunger Games map. It was just whatever the fuck I was doing as like a little kid, but I really wanted to make a Hunger Games map. So I couldn't play Hunger Games either at that point because I only had it on the Xbox and, you know. But that's okay. Then I got my, you know, got it on PC on my shitty Windows XP setup, and I did not play Hunger. Well, I probably played Hunger Games, but you know, mostly I just played creative. That's really what I remember. Just a lot of creative. I did play Hunger Games eventually, but I don't really remember playing it ever on the XP. I remember playing on my laptop, but not any on the desktop. All right. I guess that's filled in completely now. So I can move on with my life from filling in this damn area with grass. It's all a facade. It's all a facade. Anyway, yeah, this tree farm's going well. Look at this. I mean, I could just chop it. I could go through and chop it down right now, but I don't exactly feel like it, so we're not gonna do that. Oh, that needs to be covered up. You dumb fuck. All right, how many pieces of stone does that need? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna fill in that with 5 pieces of stone, and then I'll end the episode, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Also, that was annoying me. I'm thirsty as hell. Oh my god. Mm. Oh, I'm so excited for it to be winter. Oh my god, I love winter. I love winter music. Just like icy music, cold music, music to listen to by the fire, music to listen to while you're studying, music to listen to if you're a ghost in a haunted mansion, music to write scary stories to. Sorry. Pretend I was speaking all of that in like a cursive font. Think about I'm speaking this in like a Victorian font. Music to listen to in your haunted mansion. Music to write scary stories to. Music to get ghoulish to. Sorry. Anyway, now I have way more dirt than I'll ever need, which is good. Nope, wrong way around. Okay, and then let's grab... You know, let's just grab a stack of stone. I'm also probably gonna need a bit of dirt because otherwise I'm gonna need it for scaffolding. I don't know how I'm gonna actually reach this area. It's a very precarious area to get to. I've got to go Wait, how? Oh, wait, here. I can go. If I go here, and I mine this out, then I can go into here. Perfect. Okay. Then I can just place down. Ooh, I mean, I would like if I could. Does that look decent? No, that's gonna look weird. It's been a while since I've been in this view. Yeah, that looks weird. Actually, it doesn't look that weird. No, I think it actually might look decent. Okay, that's chill then. Let's see, while I'm up here, do I need to... How do I get down from here? I guess I can get down by going up. Or I guess get up by going up. Though this is annoying, because I have to only go up by 2 blocks at a time. Ah, shit. That was the first time I've died, I think. Damn. And it was in like a really stupid way too. It wasn't even in like a cool way. It was in a very stupid way. Can I actually fall down this or will I die? Well, considering I don't know, I think I can kind of go like that. Yeah. All right, we got all this stuff. None to worry. If that was at nighttime though, I would be a bit scared. All right, do I have everything? Let's see. Sword, torch, coal, stick, tools. Yep, I got everything. Okay. Well, incident aside, that was a very successful episode. Oh, stone, right. I would have forgotten about that. Anyway, that was a very successful episode. And I hope you had a good day. I hope you have a good day. I hope your day is great. I hope your night is great. I hope you eat good dinner. Last night for dinner, I ate fucking spaghetti. I ate spaghetti, and my mom ate zucchini noodles. I just ate regular noodles, because I don't give a shit about carbohydrates in terms of health-wise. I mean, I guess they're kind of good for me in the sense that I don't... Maybe not. I don't know. I literally have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was really good, though. I love just, like, plain spaghetti, no sauce, and, you know, sprinkle in your Parmesan cheese, and then, not a lot, but it, you know, still a decent amount. And then, salt. That shit's so fucking good. Okay, next episode we are going to go to the Nether, which, if I'm going to the Nether, I feel like I should pack a lot of pork chops. We're gonna go to the Nether next episode. I also feel like I should pack extra armor, too. Just in case. We're gonna go to the Nether and we're going to, get a bunch of glowstone and then we're going to fill that in and then maybe work on the... Probably won't have enough time to work on this, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you then. Wait, let's get by the fireplace. Oh, they're brown. Here, wait. Or I guess... beige? What color is that even? I don't know. But I'm putting you next to the fire because it looks cute. It might be a bit of a safety hazard, but you know what? You'll deal with it. You'll be fine. Don't catch your tail on fire, though. Anyway. Goodbye. You can't really see anything in the distance. There's more stuff this way. There's not really anything out there. There's some stuff out here, though. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? God damn. All right, sorry. Bye.